That is a family pack Maltesers, but I had a Twix from there. Anyways, yeah, this one is a WTF of the week because I saw the title and yeah, it's crazy out here.
Osceola County deputies say Melinda Irizarry was stabbed 14 times, all because a pizza delivery driver didn't get a big enough tip. Osceola County deputies say 22-year-old Brianna Alvelo and a man broke into the motel room where Melinda Irizarry was staying with her boyfriend and 5-year-old daughter. An arrest report says the man pointed a gun at the girl, then forced Irizarry's boyfriend into a bathroom. Then Alvelo allegedly took out a knife. Irizarry needed over 200 staples for cuts across her arms, wrists, shoulders, back, stomach, and breast, 14 in all.
How are you stabbing someone over a $2 tip? It's crazy. When I first I read it quickly, I thought it was person that received the order got annoyed at the order. Maybe it was burnt, so they're just like, you know what, they lost their marbles. But I'm thinking the person delivering it got vexed at the fact that they didn't get a $2 tip. I mean, the thing is, I know about tipping in America. I'm not sure about Canada, which is, you know, a really big issue because in like the UK, it's optional. If you don't, you don't. But I don't know if people feel that they're pressured. They have to in America.
She also needed surgeries for a punctured lung and severed tendons in her knee.
Ooh.
In the hospital, doctors told her she's also recently pregnant. In an exclusive interview, she says she's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, the delivery driver moving like it's the Battle of Helm's Deep. I can only imagine if it was like $100 or $150. This is bonkers, mate.
My pizza came cold.
Oh.
My wings came cold. I personally am not going to tip anybody who is bringing my pizza late at an awkward time and my pizza is cold and at night, you know? So I was already kind of getting confused. Like, I already felt a little weird about it, but I didn't think anything of it. It was an awkward time frame. And as soon as I handed this woman the money, she walked away out the door and my door was still cracked open because I'm expecting my change back. And she just tried to walk away. And I was like, this is how I said it. This is exactly how I said it. Hey girl, I need my change back. And she was like, oh, you need your change. Well, we don't offer change. So she ended up with a $2 tip, which I honestly felt like she didn't even deserve because my pizza was cold. It was super late. You know, I was just like, she's already giving me attitude.
Yeah, after the food's cold, delivered, and it's late, $2. Only thing that you're getting is 2 stars, mate. You're getting attitude as well. Hey, customer service out the wazoo. It's a myth. It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. But yeah, no, that's from when alarm bells are kind of ringing, where like this whole interaction is just a nightmare. You don't want no part of it. But obviously something else happened. Something straight out of a Stephen King novel.
Kicked the door with her foot and like rushed herself in. And they both just rushed in. And she locked the door behind her. As soon as I saw that she locked the door, I realized the situation was a lot more serious than I thought I expected. It just kind of happened so quickly. And from there, as soon as he came in, he pointed the gun at me. Then he pointed the gun at my daughter.
Pointing the gun at the daughter as well. What, 5 years old? Diabolical. Diabolical. It's a nasty piece of work.
So I just was holding my daughter, telling her it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. It's all right. Everything is fine. I'm holding over her. And next thing you know, I feel a big thud on my back. I honestly thought she hit me so hard, I thought it was a punch because you can hear like the air out of my back. And I turned around ready to defend myself. I pushed my daughter out the way onto the bed and I told her to stay right there. And I turned around. And once I looked down on the floor, I was already bleeding all over the floor.
That was some crazy attack. These people, she can't be mentally all there. She's not playing with a full deck. There's no way. There's no way. Like, over that. And this thing about rehabilitation and, you know, just prison time and maybe she'll be all right. No, these people, get them out of here.
Or a knife specifically, but it was pretty big and it definitely did a lot of damage to my body. I turned around some more and she just continued to stab me. She stabbed me again on my back. And after she stabbed me on my back the second time, That's when I felt a whole heap of blood just spew down my back. And I realized I had a huge gash on my back. And I just laid down on the bed and she just started slicing me, just going crazy, kind of just taking her, like she had it in the left hand. So she was just kind of like back swinging and just going crazy and just stabbing me. This really taught me like the willpower I didn't even know I had, so it's definitely a big impact, very different change. Um, it's pretty traumatic, you know.
Yeah, no, that's awful. And you're going to have PTSD for the rest of your life. Like just a normal human interaction you expect to have, order food, receive the food, that's it. Even if you just go into a restaurant and whatnot. Order, eat, leave, that's it. And if you want to tip, cool. Like I said, the American culture to do with tipping is totally different. But yeah, to get knifed in the back, the person starts slicing up meat. Who is this person? A butcher? Like, what are we doing here? Rehabilitation or jail time for that type of stuff. You just need to get them out of it. You need to get them out of it. But yeah, I hope the daughter's all right, and obviously the boyfriend and whatnot. But that whole experience, that's just gonna stay with you forever, man. It's just, I've always said, you just don't know what some certain humans are thinking, what they're thinking, or how they're gonna act, or even what they're going through. Like I said, this lady might have already been having a bad day anyway. Not the attacker, the lady that ordered the food. Like she might have just been having a bad day. She's like, you know what? I just want to relax now after work. Order some takeaway. I was gonna cook. Imagine that day. She probably thought, you know what? I want to cook up something, but she's like, oh, I'm feeling tired after work. Order some food. Food coming dry, trash, late. You're like, all right, cool. It's a bit annoying, but whatever. Here's the money. Cool. But someone else decided that you were lesser than and wanted to start stabbing you up. Crazy world we live in.